Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? Thanks to Ryan for letting me know about the dark option. I missed that, so we haven't got bright white in the background now. Thank you, I do read your comments. And because I read your comments, a couple of you asked me to do the Dutch Eredivisie kits review for the upcoming 2025-26 season. I got loads of ones I'm going to get through. I'm going to get to Spain, La Liga, Italy, Serie A. I want to have a look at the MLS kits as well. A couple of you asked me to look at the Brasileirão kits in Brazil. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get through as many as I can. A couple of you asked me for Turkish Super League, so I will try and get to them eventually. But today we're looking at the Netherlands and we're looking at Eredivisie. So we can see that Hobby have got the vast majority of the kits in the Netherlands, only 2 with Adidas and 2 with Nike, and 1 with Puma. And as usual, oh, well that's interesting because there's 4 with gambling, and I thought someone said in the comment section that the Netherlands have banned gambling advertisements on their shirts. Let me know in the comment section what that's about. I agree with it if so. Okay, users of this platform, which is Football Kits Archive, have voted their favourite kit as Ajax 3rd, Go Ahead Eagles 3rd is 2nd, and Feyenoord 4th is in their 3rd place. Least favourite, and I never agree with these, FC Twente away, FC Twente 3rd and Feyenoord 3rd. I think sometimes these can be a little bit political. I think sometimes it's just like whoever has the most supporters gets to vote more. It's not necessarily based on actual quality of tops. I'll have my own opinion and they never coincide with these. Okay, so in alphabetical order then, starting with AZ Alkmaar. The classic red and white shirt. I do like that they've got this little bit in the back. You know, I'm a bit of a sucker for that. Because they've got maybe like, I don't know, the city plan or something in the background. So I like that. It's a nice clean shirt. It's got the bit in the background. You know, I love that. And then it hasn't got the away kit. It's just got the goalkeeper kit, which is funky. So I already like AZ's kit. And on to Ajax. Now, that hasn't changed a great deal, has it? I mean, I know it's an absolute classic shirt, so it doesn't need to do much. So we tend to rely not on the home kits to wow us for Ajax, but instead for the we look at the away kit. So nothing wrong with that at all. Very nice. Quite like the effect on the red part there. Goes quite nicely with the shoulder parts and the trim on the black here on the sleeves and around the neck. I like the away kit. I like the bright yellow piping that's also on the shoulders, and they've changed the colour of the band, the mark and the sponsor to match, and then you've got this really cool design running through it that is really, really nice. I'll say it's my favourite so far, Elion. I do see why people like that. I think the only thing for me that spoils it is the blue. I don't actually like the blue too much. Does it go? Would it be better if they... No, I think it does work actually. It'd be a bit harsh. I'm trying to work out if the colours actually go together. I don't love it as much as the people who've rated it on this channel, I must be honest. It is nice, but I'd prefer the away kit. Okay, Excelsior Rotterdam. I mean, it's nice, nothing wrong with that at all. It's got a nice sort of design in the background of the black. It's got that red piping all the way down, which I really like. I quite like the collar. And red and black always goes really well together. It's nice. The away kit is cool as well. It's also got a little bit of like a background design hidden in the white. as well as, again, this really nice shirt design. Oh, it's got like the V there, but it doesn't on the home kit. But it's got this nice green part and the piping all the way down. I really like that. And that's the training kit, so we don't rate those. Often the training and the track kits, I like them more than the actual kits. Okay, FC Groningen. Again, they're not going to change that top much, but it's interesting how they've split the stripes through. I like the inside of the back collar, and again, I'm becoming a little bit of a fan of this sort of idea of piping it round the collar and down around the chest area. That's cool. And then just the plain green, nothing wrong with that at all. Quite like it. All things being said, don't usually like green tops, but that was quite nice. And this is the pre-match. Okay. It's like quite psychedelic, isn't it? Yeah, I like all of Groningen's. Okay, FC Twente. Nothing wrong in that. The checkered design, nothing, spectacular or anything. Quite a few of these teams are playing it safe, I think. Maybe Ajax is the least safe so far. Yeah, they got the plain shoulders and the checkered top to break it up a little bit, fair enough. Now, I don't know about you, that is not an ugly top. In fact, I really like it. It looks like a disco ball. I'm going to stick my neck out and say that I really like it. In fact, it's one of my favoured ones thus far. I wonder if it's just all the rival fans voting it down or something. Jealous much. Yeah, so that's the 20 away. I really, really like it. And that's the 23rd. We've talked about this V design before. I really like it. In green, I think it would be nicer if they'd had it in maybe red or blue, possibly. But it's not bad at all. That is really nice for me, sorry. Okay. On to my favourite team in the Netherlands, because it's my favourite city in the Netherlands, Utrecht. And I love the top. How cool is that? I like the fact, I do like a sort of design where it cuts through like that diagonally. The fact they've done it in a really sort of staggered way is very interesting. Plus the really clean white at the top, I would buy that. Next time I'm in the Netherlands, I'll try and get one. I really like it. The away kit is nice. I'm not a massive fan of it. Golden green is quite cool, quite classy, but I don't particularly love the shade of green too much. It's nice though. And that is the third kit, and that is gorgeous. I'm really hoping that Utrecht qualify for Europe. They're doing quite well in the qualifier so far. So we'll either see them in the Europa League or Conference League, and I'll be watching them. And if I see that shirt, that is, I wonder how it'll translate to being on the pitch. Is it too light? As an actual fashion item though, I would buy it. It's really nice. I would wear that in, around, do my shopping. I really like it, it's nice. I wonder what it'll look like on a pitch. So that's Utrecht. Okay, Volendam. Oh, I like it. It reminds me of like the old Dutch top from, the 80s or the 70s, whatever it was. Orange is a difficult colour to pull off anyway, but I like it. They got the piping, nice collar. Love the shoulders area. That's really nice. Oh, that's even nicer though. The away kit for Volendam. Hello. I love this splatter design on it, and the fact that it's black. It's got the cool inside collar. I gotta say that's one of my favourite ones so far. And that's the pre-match, which is very cool, incidentally. Okay, well done, Volendam. You're punching above your weight. Okay, Feyenoord. So, as with, see what I said for Ajax earlier on, they're not going to change the home kit that much, and they don't need to really today. is fine, and it would look a bit weird if you did. I think the fans would not like it if you did too much, made too many changes. I really like the away kit. It reminds me of the colour scheme of Marseille's kit that we looked at last week, without the sort of X in the middle, but it does have a really funky design all the way through it. And I really like the contrast that they've got with the underarm part here matching the collar in that lighter blue. That's a really nice shirt. And that's the third kit. Not a fan. I don't like the combination of a light blue with a sort of burgundy red personally. And also this design looks a little bit like a barbed wire. Don't know what they were going for. And the fourth kit is a nice colour green. I don't love it, but there's nothing wrong with it. Did they mark it down? Did they say it was like one of the least favourite ones? No way. Okay, we've just got the home kit for Fortuna Sittard. And as I said, yellow is difficult to pull off, but I do really like it. They've got the green on the collar, and they've got this swirling circle design that comes out from it, from out of the emblem. So that's nice. Not bad for a yellow shirt, particularly not bad at all. Okay, the Go Ahead Eagles. They've had this similar top for quite some time now, so I'm not going to say too much about it. Safe home kit, quite nice. Nothing wrong with that at all. Really nice away kit, and I like the eagle design. They don't have that. No, they don't. I really like the eagle design and the contrast of the collar and the top. It reminds me a little bit of a Spurs top. Yes, really cool. I like it. And that's the third kit. Oh, with the feathers on it. See, that's really nice. I like the fact that they've incorporated some elements of their identity in the shirt. You know, they've got the eagle there, and they've got the eagle's feathers there. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Also, really beautiful colour. I like that grey blue. Okay, Heracles Almelo. You can't go wrong with black and white stripes, but to add the light blue trimming as well, extra bonus points. Well done. Gorgeous colour. I'm really into that colour at the moment. That's the away kit, and it's got the little sort of design at the bottom as well. That's really nice. I like that. Well done. NAC Breda. I am a total sucker for diagonal lines. So despite this being in yellow, it's yellow and black, which is quite nice. And yeah, they've got a stripe, which I automatically love. And as you know, I also love purple. And I won't spoil it. I'm not going to tell you. I've sort of given it away, but which is my favourite Serie A kit. And also the graffiti on there. How interesting. I like it. The only thing, it may be spoiled a little bit by the sponsor, but never mind. Okay, Nijmegen. I don't like it. It's too bold. Maybe they should have done like, rather just have like, I've just done this on Word. Maybe like, you know, do like it goes into each other or combines in some way, mixes up, but it's a bit like block. Not, the colours are nice, but it's just a bit too like blue. The away kit is nicer, black and white, do like that, and that's the goalkeeper's top, that's quite nice. Okay, Nijmegen Zwolle. Can't see it in full, but it looks like a QPR kit. Stripes of blue and white, with light blue on the collar, on the shoulder, excuse me, so it seems quite nice. The goalkeeper top is next, and actually it's quite a nice one as well, isn't it? I like that. PSV. As with Ajax and Rotterdam, PSV Eindhoven don't need to do much with their shirt. I do like the fact they've got these little zigzag lines cutting through the red stripes. It's quite nice. And the away kit, ooh, look at the trim. That's cool. I like the collar, and I really like this colour at the moment. It's really in for me. But those red and white stripes that keep the identity of the home kit is a very nice touch. Well done. And the third kit I like, sort of gold and white with these little designs in it, very cool. And this is the goalkeeper top. Okay, and Telstar is next. Oh, it's quite nice. I like the red and the blue on the opposite sides. It's quite cool. Nice white top, nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, if you saw the video I did on the Bundesliga, now I like St. Pauli, but I hate that colour, and they've used the same colour as St. Pauli. That's just awful. So I'm sorry, Telstar. You are on the naughty step. I'm not a massive fan. Sorry. Okay, two left. Sparta Rotterdam. Also red and white stripes, but with the black piping going through. Very nice. And as you know, I'm not hugely into this light blue colour, but they have put this sort of background in, which is quite cool. And yeah, the goalkeeper kit is actually nicer still. It's very nice. Okay, and last one, but not least, Heerenveen. I absolutely love this shirt. I know it's just blue and white stripes, but the red to represent the flag is just lovely. I really this one is always classically one of my favourite shirts in the Netherlands. See, it's to do with the Friesland sort of flag, which is represented there, and on the shirt. That's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And the away kit is a stunning aquamarine. That is absolutely gorgeous. It actually looks like a Mediterranean view with all this sort of design in the background. It's really, really nice. Well done. That's the training top. Oh, lovely, lovely. I would actually really like to buy a Heerenveen top. Particularly that one is gorgeous. Okay, so which one am I going to pick then? It's my absolute favourite. I quite like the Breda away, or third actually, not away, sorry. I also like the Almelo away. I like the Go Ahead Eagles third. I like Feyenoord away. I like Volendam away. I like Utrecht third and home. I don't mind Twente away at all. Ajax away is quite nice. I think I'm gonna pick Volendam away, you know, just for the hell of it. It'd be super predictable if I chose Heerenveen, because I always like their kits, and Utrecht because I'm a fan. So I'm gonna go left field and surprise you all and choose Volendam. That is my favourite kit in the Netherlands for the upcoming season. Let me know if I'm bonkers. Which one do you like? Leave a comment in the box. Give a like to this video, and also when you comment, let me know which league you want me to do next. Okay. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. There's a playlist of all of these videos if you want to go through them and check out the ones you missed. And if you love what I do, join me on Patreon. But otherwise, take care, see you soon, and bye.